Thank you, Henry. Our second speaker this evening is Alex Foerstel. Alex has been a remarkable student at Lindbergh High School. He has been very involved throughout his high school career as a member of student council. He has chaired several service projects, including being president of the Missouri Association of Student Council State Convention this past March. He has served on advisory boards at LHS and at the district level. Outside of school, Alex has been involved in many service projects with his youth group. Alex has excelled in the classroom, maintaining a 4.65 GPA. Yeah, that deserves a round of applause. Next year, Alex plans to attend the University of Missouri and major in political science with a minor in Spanish. Please welcome Alex Foerstel.
Thank you, Dr. Lake. Good evening. I want to start out by saying thank you for the opportunity to give this speech to all of you. For those of you that don't know me, yes, that includes the other half of this 500-plus person senior class too, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alex Foerstel, and we've been walking around in the same buildings for the past 4 years. It's nice to meet all of you for the first time. As I sat down to write this speech, as most of us have done with every assignment this year, if not all 4 years, the night before it was due, I wondered what I could say today on this day when we graduate and say so long to high school. I decided against being funny because, let's be honest, I'm not all that funny. And I decided against some kind of creative analogy because I'm not all that creative either. But I decided that I wanted to take this moment to share the joy that we have experienced these past 4 years together and the joy that is to come as we go our separate ways. But how can we even begin to describe what we have done in these past 4 years together? Of course, we have the shared experiences from each year. Freshman year, when we all arrived, only to find out that world history in 8th grade is a lot different than world history Mr. Cochran style. Or sophomore year, when many of us found out that there is actually a limit to the amount of foods classes you can take in high school. And then junior year, you anticipate the hardest year of your life, and really the hardest thing is pre-registering for the ACT in the cafeteria. But then comes senior year, and while there are many, many hard things that you have to do and decisions that will change your life in the years to come, the absolute hardest is coming to terms with leaving what has become your home for the past 4 years of your education. Though for some of us, senior year is really just a challenge to do homework, do anything in class, show up to school on time, or show up to school at all. Though we do offer a class on relationships, there is no class or person that can truly prepare us for what we have to do with each other today, which is say goodbye. However, if anyone does ask us what the powerhouse of the cell is, we all know that that's the mitochondria. That is a life skill. Freshman year, all of our packs did water-related projects. Yes, I forgot about my rain barrel too, since only 5 people got to go on the field trip that everyone wanted to miss school for. And of course, we have more recent things, like this class being the only class to date with not 1, but 2 Battle of the Classes championship titles, and hosting over 300 children with special needs on our campus for a softball tournament. Sitting in this room are some of the most accomplished and successful young people who have begun groups focusing on inclusion, service, and kindness, and have received recognition for their efforts. We have teams like Girls Frisbee that has won state 3 times in a row with these seniors. We have people like Lauren Fiedler, who started a club based on doing kind things for other people without recognition. Taylor Baxter, who started a club based on inclusion and education about special needs. and most recently, Amala Siacic, who won the Princeton Prize in Race Relations. The ability of each of us to start something new and follow our passions is limitless, and we are proof of that. The amount of empathy that the people in this room exhibit towards others is outstanding, and I would not trade this group for the world. We have faced so much together and have united behind so many of our classmates when they needed us the most. Looking back, I cannot imagine that we could have done it better in any other way. This group is like a huge family, and like a real family, there are some of us that are close, others that we cannot get far enough away from, and every step in between. But we all come together to support the people we love. We fight with Abby, and we are Will's warriors. Sure, today marks an ending of a huge chapter of our lives, but it also marks a new beginning. Today is the day that our adult lives begin. We aren't kids anymore, and we aren't high schoolers anymore. We are whatever we choose to be. Today is the day that we become accountable to the world and those around us, and we must be open to what the future has to offer us and jump into every opportunity we are given. For most of us, that means another 4, 5, 8, 12 years of education before beginning our careers in the real world. For others, that means joining the military to serve our country. Yeah. For others, that means joining the workforce and training for what your career will be. Whatever it may be, today we begin our lives to do the things that we love, the things that excite us, the things that scare us, and the things that fulfill us. Each person has a different path, and each path is a truly special and unique experience that the world deserves. Today, we are the future. I would like to thank everyone for being here today, parents, families, students, faculty, board members, and more, except maybe Miss Mason, who told me that I was going to be repeating next year, but she doesn't want to stay with me, so we have an understanding. Each of you has played an integral role in our development in some way or another, and though we have no way to repay you, we can only give you our overwhelming gratitude. I would like to thank my family and friends, teachers, administrators, mentors, and of course the custodians and secretaries for all being a part of the reason that graduating from Lindbergh feels like leaving home 3 months earlier for college. This is truly a special group of people who have overcome, who have fought, who have enjoyed each other, and who are maybe not sad to leave high school, but certainly sad to leave each other. Once again, my name is Alex Foerstel, introducing myself to most of you for the first and now last time that we are all in high school under the same roof. This is what we started. Congratulations to us all, class of 2019.